If you love someone, follow your heart, 'cause love comes once if you're lucky enough. Though I'll miss you forever, the hurt will run deep. Only love can set you free.
Hi, it's Neil Sean here on your entertainment news with a man who really needs no introduction. He's one of my all-time favourites, the legend that is, Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck. Remember though, Engelbert?
That's right, Neil. If you miss it, you miss out.
Don't miss Engelbert today on your entertainment news. So Engelbert, lovely to finally meet you. Thanks so much for coming in. Let's talk your new album, Engelbert Calling. How did that all come around?
Well, I tell you, we really didn't know what to do as far as recording was concerned, and then we watched or listened to one of Elton John's live performances where he says, this next song I'm about to do, he said, I wrote it when I was a struggling songwriter living in London in a flat with my partner Bernie Taupin, and waiting for an Engelbert Humperdinck to call. So we finally called, and he said yes to doing a duet album, and that's how the duet album came to pass, you know. And of course, once you've got Elton, you have the honeycomb, you know, and then it's, you know, the people came after that quite easily because of Elton. You know, he draws everything, you know, he's a wonderful man, and it was such a joy being in the studio with him. You know, we didn't go and record right away. What Elton likes to do, he sits down and he talks and he gets familiar, you know, with the reminiscences going back in time, and we sat and talked, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience being in the studio with him. Then he's okay, let's do it. And then he went within his professional way, he got it done like that, you know.
But you, I mean, it must be easy for him as well, because you're a pro. So, like, you know, I always think when you're duetting with people, when they're younger people, you're sort of, in a way, they're learning from you, but you're guiding them as well, aren't you? Because your album's got a real mixed bag of people. And that's what I liked about it. I thought, wow, you've got this person, this person. After Elton, who did you want and who did you get, and what excited you then?
We got Smokey Robinson, the king of Motown, you know, and he was great in the studio as well. You know, I said, come on, I said, Smokey, I said, this arrangement is a little different to yours. He said, you know, yours is like on the beat, this song is behind the beat. And he said, man, it's your time, it's your time, it's your song for this. And so he loved the arrangement that we did. Martin Turfey did, and we just enjoyed being in the studio together.
And your recording process, what I'm always fascinated about with someone like you is, your voice is as strong and powerful now as it was when you started out. And I bet you're just going to tell me this, but I bet you don't have to look after it that much. Is it just there and you can call on it anytime, sort of thing?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't really do much to warm up. You know, I just go in and do the sound check and make sure that the audience hear me in the proper way, in the most professional way, and that's about it. I mean, I do 2-3 songs in sound check, and that's me warmed up for the night.
So, at that period, you've got this very distinctive look, and you've now not only a massive star here in the UK, but you're now breaking big in America, which I'm guessing you hadn't been to before Success. What was that like when you got there and you realised that these songs that you'd recorded in England are now #1 in America, #5, whatever, and then you go to Vegas? What was all that period like for you?
Very exciting. I mean, the first time I appeared in Vegas, I was at a hotel called the Riviera, and the person that owned that hotel was Dean Martin. Now, Dean Martin took a shine to me because I'd done his show already, you know, and he took a shine to me. And then I signed me up to his hotel, and he put his name on the marquee. Dean Martin presents Engelbert Humperdinck. You know, what a great thing to have, and a great person to have on your side. And so it elevated my career. It got me off the ground in Vegas. And I was very excited about that. And of course, the image caught on, you know, and quite a few years later, Elvis took my sideburns from me. But Elvis, I met Elvis. He was just a wonderful person, you know. as soon as I met him, people shake hands, but he embraced me, and I thought, wow, wonderful, And because Elvis had, can I tell you something? What a guy said, what he said. There was a fellow who wrote a biography on Elvis, and he went out asking people, for good information about the book. And he met this guy called Sonny West, who was his bodyguard. And Sonny West told him that Elvis always considered me, Engelbert Humperdinck, the brother he lost at birth. Isn't that a great statement to me? Yeah. I'm just wondering why. He must have done that for a reason. Said, and anyway, he really liked me, Elvis did.
Finally, I've got to ask, Engelbert Calling, you've got some cracking reviews. People are loving this album.
Thank you.
Are you going to do like an Engelbert Calling again?
Well, actually, what happened is some of the people that weren't able to do this particular album and said, I can't do it because I've got my own project, but if you do another one, which is going to be called Engelbert Redialed.
That's a good title. I like that. Yeah,
they'll be happy to come on the album again. So we've already got people, and we already have it in the works.
Yeah.
So hopefully, it's going to start pretty soon.
Engelbert, it's really been a thrill to chat to you. It really has. I could talk to you for hours. Thanks so much. A pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Blue Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please, please don't cry. La la la.